my goodness. Welcome to Greenville, South Carolina.
Before we show you guys what we're doing today, let us catch you up. So the main reason we came to Greenville is to spend time with family. So we weren't sure how much we would film, but we have been with family every single night. We have explored downtown Greenville. We went to Lake Robinson and had a very cold picnic with Preston's sister and brother-in-law, and the kids had tons of fun, and the dogs loved it because they got to run around without a leash. So it was a really good time, but we also did the normal stuff, did a lot of work throughout the week, but it's been a really special time to just get to hang out with family. So wanted to catch you guys up on that, and our RV park has been awesome. We stayed at GSP RV Park, and it's pretty small, pretty quiet, but it's in a super industrial area. But it's been great for just staying for a week. It's super well kept, and the people that work there are really nice. Today is a very special day for Preston because where are we today?
Or Bob Jones University. This is where I spent 2 years of my life. We actually came here to Greenville to see two of my sisters, Brooklyn and Mackenzie. They graduated from here, and their spouses graduated from here, and that's where they met each other. So they still live here. We came to see them. But yes, Greenville, or Bob Jones University, was only about 20 minutes away. So we're like, yeah, we can see it before we leave.
I wanted to see it.
My goodness.
I've heard all the stories, and I was like, I gotta see your old stomping grounds.
Freshman year was amazing. It was a lot of fun. Sophomore year, but yeah, just came here for 2 years and then went back to Oklahoma and finished up there. But just gonna walk around, revisit a few places like our dorm that we drove past, the gym where I spent 90% of my time, and just wanted to see kind of some of the updates. They've changed a bunch of things since 12 years ago when I was here. I was a child. But yeah, we're just gonna walk around. It's a little chilly today, of course, and then we're gonna go to North Carolina where it snowed a little bit last night.
And we're supposed to go hiking tomorrow.
That'll be fun.
Like, it's gonna be...
It's just about an hour drive, but we're just gonna walk around here for a little bit, see what's changed, and film a few things, and then be back on the road.
Hopefully he survives it.
What, being on the road or walking around?
Walking around this place.
They don't snag me. Sunday afternoon after lunch, the gym was closed. This fountain's right here in front of the gym. And so there weren't a bunch of people running around here. We would get 2 apples each, go up on top of the parking garage on the very top, and try and throw apples into the top ring of the fountain. It was really not easy to do, and we occasionally had apples kind of roll up to the door of the gym, and we'd come down and clean up a little bit. But that was good times. We did that probably a handful of times. This is where I spend all of my time. They've really redone the entrance, and it looks really good, but there was a guy's court, a girl's court, because you couldn't play together. And then the main court down on the main floor was where they did all the volleyball games and basketball games for societies. Are you filming this? So, I worked in the gym to help make a little bit of money while I was on campus, and this desk right here, spent a good amount of time here, and we would monitor to make sure no girls came over here. It's totally ridiculous. And there's a track around the top of this court. There's a desk over on this side and a desk over on that side to make sure people go the right direction, kids aren't putting their heads through the railing, people aren't throwing stuff off the top. Guys and girls aren't holding hands while walking around. Kids weren't sitting on the track. Very important job. This is the dining common. This is where you get your breakfast, lunch, dinner. This is one thing my sibling said has changed the most, and I had to go see it. It has changed so much inside. You actually have food options now. The tables are nicer, and the ceiling, everything. The swings are new. I don't like it. Oh yeah. Hide it. I do kind of like this swing.
It's nice.
I would never swing here. I came to Bob Jones back in 2008, full year of 2009, and then the spring semester of 2010. So 2 full years. I studied residential construction. I was in the School of Applied Studies, which was more of a hands-on. They just had 4 different majors: cosmetology, aerospace, residential construction, and other one was hair. What's the hair one?
I think that's cosmetology.
What's food?
Culinary.
And culinary was the last one. All of our classes were in the back of campus, so I didn't do actually a bunch of the main buildings here on campus. We still did chapel, eating, same dorms, but it was a completely different program, so it was a lot better, a lot smaller. I enjoyed it.
How you feeling?
I don't miss it at all. So it's a little bit cold, and most of the buildings are locked. We walked around real fast, but we're just gonna kind of drive the rest of the campus because it is pretty big and it's pretty chilly. I had a few classes way back here. I'll show you. School of Applied Studies, which was great because all the classes were way smaller, of like 20 kids,
Yeah.
as opposed to 100, 150. Science building, went in there once. We were supposed to go in there as freshmen. We were supposed to do a bunch of stuff as freshmen. You like sign off that you did stuff. We were all just like, yeah, I did that, you did that. Never did any of it. Tennis courts. Oh, they made them pickleball. This is their auditorium. This is their post office. See, this is where you'd come get your mail. Whenever my mom would mail me a package. There's 1 week a year where you could have picnics and walk on the grass. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, freedom. Yeah, they really cut loose. It was spring break week when we had to stay on campus and we didn't have a spring break. And we went to 3 chapel services a day and they spread them out.
What, a day?
3 a day, and they spread them out perfectly so you could only be off campus for like 2 hours and you couldn't get in trouble. And you couldn't go to the beach and you couldn't do stuff. So they gave you some evening time, but it was like totally intentional to keep you on campus. Garbage. So this is where I spent 2 years of my life. That dorm. It was Graves. They found out that the guy had some history of something, so they changed the name because they didn't like him. He was, I don't know what it was.
Aw, you stayed here.
Yep, 2nd floor both years.
Let me get some footage of this.
Those were the times. Look at that yellow. Ugh. That's the one. Yeah, there used to be a tree on this corner right here. They cut the tree down. That's how we used to get on the roof. Well, we made it back to the camper and we are getting everything picked up. Just have to hook up to the truck, but everything else is done.
This week was a lot about us slowing down and getting to kind of take a break and just spend time with family. But it was a big day for Preston, so I thought we'd bring you guys along.
Oh my gosh, yeah. What a mess. But yes, it was great to see family. We spent every evening with them, which was a lot of fun. But now back to more of our normal adventures of hiking, biking, and wandering around.
Yeah, we are headed to Asheville, North Carolina. Finally getting up closer to the mountains. So next video, we're on a hike.